This is Alan Farley from FXEmpire. Let's talk about three stocks that are reporting earnings this week. First up is Twitter. Twitter is now trading at about a 6-year high, right up around the $60 level. It's trading about 15 to 17 points below the all-time high posted in 2014, right after the 2013 IPO. This is a very good position for the stock, except it's got to pass this one big barrier here at the 786 retracement before the door is open to finally testing this big price configuration right up here in the 70s. So I would think we're getting pretty close to that price. It's trading about 57. So as soon as Twitter crosses that $60 level, I think you have to be a little bit more cautious and perhaps tighten up your stops. Second up, on Wednesday, we have General Motors reporting earnings, and this stock is just on a roll. It finally mounted this rising highs trend line right here in the low 50s in January, breaking out. It's consolidating at new support, which means the stock could be in the 60s or the 70s in coming quarters. Now, a lot of its growth is really expected in EV production in coming years, so it may be kind of a speculative bid, especially with the recovery still not firing in all cylinders during this winter with the second pandemic wave. But investors are taking note of the EV manufacturers. They're revaluing them for much, much higher prices. So GM has a very, very bullish future ahead of it. Finally, we have Disney. Now, Disney does not look like a stock that's going to post a loss in the fourth quarter, but Disney's expected to post a pretty big loss because its cruise ships aren't running, movie theaters are empty, and its theme parks are socially distanced, not able to handle very big crowds. Except that all of Disney's energies are being put into the Disney streaming service, which has something like 80 or 90 million subscribers now. Everybody will be looking at that growth rate more than looking at movie production to see where the Disney stock's headed, and if it reports another quarter of historic growth, the stock can start to push towards $200.